Good morning, folks, and welcome back to the farm. Today, I feel like I got deja vu. Early Saturday morning, sun's just coming up. Had grand plans to get the garden out this morning. What does the father-in-law do last night but phone over and say, yeah, you're good to move cows tomorrow, right? Yeah, that sounds like a good plan, right? Yeah, no, we'll just we'll put the brakes on the rest of the world and get cows moved, I guess. It's a bit of a pickle because I got no trailer lights right now. So the other day I was looking at the stock trailer here, and the end for the plug-in lights, it's got an adapter from a 7-pin to a 6-pin, and it was homemade from whoever previously owned the trailer back in the 1990s or whatever. They must have done that, and I just keep looking at it. Every time I plug it in, I'm like, this thing is just going to disintegrate in my hand one day. So I went to Princess Auto the other day and I bought a new 6-pin to 7-pin adapter, and I thought, oh yeah, no, I'll just pull this apart and put it on. And right when I did that, that is when it decided to disintegrate in my hands, but not the place that I wanted to. I literally went to pull and I was left with just a handful of wires and then some garbage in the other hand. I was like, oh, this is a pickle. And then you would think, there'd be 6 wires there. There's not. There's 5 wires there. So I'm like, well, that's interesting. I wonder what that's for. I'm just looking for a screwdriver here. And a little tweaker screwdriver and a tiny little Phillips screwdriver. So anyways, none of the colors matched up to what they should be. So I've been playing basically musical trailer wiring bingo kind of game for the last 2 nights to try and get figured out where stuff's got to go. I thought I had it last night, but then it just dawned on me, like, there's this 5th wire that I'm trying to plug in, but I don't know of any trailer that has just 5 wires. They're 4, they're 6, or they're 7. So there's a rogue wire in there somewhere. Anyways, I got it all wired up last night, and then after I shut my truck off, I realized that the tail lights, headlights on my truck were off, but the tail lights on the trailer were still on, and all the marker lights. So I'm like, I definitely wired the basically the running lights to just a consistent 12-volt power source. So that would be to the battery line to the trailer, which there is no battery on this trailer because there just isn't. So what I got to do is pull off the brown wire, fold it over, take the red wire, put it where the brown wire was, put it all back together, and hopefully it works. It's the beautiful thing about these GMC trucks. They've got a start light test function, so you can mess around with the trailer lights while that thing goes through its cycles, and you don't need to have your wife come out here or have anybody to argue with. There's no yelling, no shouting, no miscommunications. Is very clear, but it looks like everything's working right now. All right, so what I ended up doing here is I just put the 7-pin end completely on there. There's no 4 to 6, there's no 6 to 7, there's none of those shenanigans. So this is a 5-wire cord with 1 wire folded back, and just 4 of these points actually wired up. Got the trailer hooked on, everybody's here, we're digging the potatoes, and first fork that goes in the ground digs up this monstrosity. This giant monstrosity of a potato. I don't know if it's going to be any good or if it's going to
send that to our neighbors.
Send that to our neighbors. Should I give them the whole potato?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. Hopefully it's not rotten inside. Well, we got all our potatoes out of the ground. I'd say we got a pretty good haul. We got some, what are these? Pontiac Reds, bit of Norland Red, some banana fingerlings, and some Yukon Gold. We won't starve. We got most of the cows moved back to Rio Grande. The bulls are coming back to our place for winter, so I got one big hefty looking fella on board there. But just coming to the bottom of the hill, the neighbor's got the road blocked off his tractor. He's moving his cows home. off of this bush quarter he's got. So we're just gonna wait. We're gonna be patient here, and then give him time to get his cows up and up the road, and then we'll put the bulls in on our southeast side there. While we wait, I might as well tell you a funny story. Earlier today we were digging those potatoes out of the garden, and my father-in-law grabbed one. He's like, I think this one is rotten. And he give it a squeeze with his thumb, and the whole thing, it just like, it's like it's like he crushed an egg in his hand, and it just like splooged on him like a 14-year-old boy the first time he's seen a nudie mag. And he's just covered like head to toe in like rotten potato jizz. And the stink, oh, I was like probably 20-30 feet down the row of potatoes, and the stink, I was like, oh, it was terrible. Anyways, I'm glad it was his coveralls and not mine. Well, I got Mama Bear to haul the last load of cows out to Rio Grande, and she's on her way back now with the trailer. So if you remember from the other day, there was some feral sheep that couldn't be caught because I just wasn't wide enough to fill the gap. So we're gonna go get the sheep, aren't we, Charlotte?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
We got a girl. Where does he get? Blue or pink?
Pink.
Okay, big pink mark. Good, one more. Make it really pink.
That's not even.
Get on there, good. There you go. See this?
It was like this.
Come with Dad?
Mm-hmm.
Here, hold Daddy's hand. Let's go get some sheep.
You were good at that.
There you go.
You bet. Put it up.
Okay. Here, Finn, Dad's gonna open the gate.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Then this is a lot of sheep, so don't tame them.
Don't what?
Hey, hold on. We're gonna see what it is. Is it boy or girl? That boy parts or girl parts? It's got girl parts.
Yeah.
Good job. Okay, which one should we do next?
I did a zigzag.
Which one do you want to do next?
That one.
This one?
No.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a girl too.
So pink.
Perfect. Who do you want to do next?
This one.
This one?
Yeah.
Girl or boy? That's a girl.
What are you doing? Cheese.
Who next?
That.
There you go.
Ben's turn.